What's going on, guys? Team PCD here, and we're here with Dillon Davis. And what do you have for us today?
Today I got for you a brand new Lightsworn deck profile from the new Legacy Destruction set. We got the playmat because my boy Dante got first place.
I did.
But I didn't take this deck to the tournament. But why not just bring you a fun deck profile? Because I went undefeated at the apartment, if that matters. 8-0 at the apartment.
Didn't duel me.
I did duel you. And let's get into it.
Let's get into it, dude.
So for starters,
Bust it
if
down.
you want to do a little Zimskis,
Okay.
this is the new Judgment Dragon little guy. If you have a Lightsworn card in the graveyard, you can just summon it. And when it's special summoned, you can send a Lightsworn card from the deck to graveyard.
It's nuts.
And if this card is sent from the deck to graveyard, you can search basically a Judgment Dragon or a Punishment Dragon.
Wow.
So basically everything you want to do with the card. And then the other card, new guy, girl, whatever.
A little bit of a glare.
For cost, you put a Lightsworn card from your hand on top of the deck, and you special summon it, and then you mill 2. So if you draw wolves, three wolves, or this, you can put these back on top of the deck to summon this, and then immediately mill these. And this also, when this gets milled, you target another Lightsworn card, monster in the graveyard, and special summon it.
Wow, that card's insane.
So yeah, it makes it, you don't break no more on these, because actually you want to draw these now, because you guarantee to mill them now. But play 3 of this because it's not once per turn, and if it gets sent anyway by from the deck, you can summon it. Unlike this, where it's only a monster effect, you have to send this. So, but yeah, you still play this because it's a tuner that you can dump off of whatever, like Foolish Burial. If you don't have any like this, and another one, you can just dump this. Well, I don't know what I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying. It's a tuner, all right. And still for more tuners, put the OG Raiden. Because it's another tuner you can like somehow get into. If you mill it, you can bring it off this, and it mills too.
You could somehow get into some negates on accident.
And if you, like RP said, if you really have to, you can normal summon it, mill 2, see what happens. And one Lumina, you could play 3, I guess, if you really wanted to, but
If you want to get crazy.
there's a lot better normal summons than this, because it's not a starter. It's like if you already started.
You can almost normal summon like anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
basically
you don't need that.
You can like
search
you
that.
really only want to like summon it back off this if you really have to, or it's a spellcaster. If you mill, you can bring it back off Celine.
Yeah.
So, and then I guess for the finale, Judgment Dragon, Punishment Dragon.
Daddy.
Yeah, obviously it's Lightsworn. If you're randomly going second, you just do like Judgment Dragon, blow up the field is cool. But going first, it's really. You need to either add one, you need to get one to your hand, search it off this, and mill the other one, or vice versa. And then you banish them from field to grave to summon the new fusion. The new fusion's correct.
New fusion's insane.
So yeah, that's it for Lightsworns.
That's the lineup that we're looking at.
Still testing ratios, but for right now, that seemed pretty solid. You can play like a Lila if you want, but I think that's more like a side deck choice. And then the other package. Orcust, and this because the new guy Harpour is at 3. Sorry about the rarities, but you know how ban list gets you. Played that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. These aren't Orcust, but they're considered Orcust. But yeah, you could probably, this is a 1 because like it's not, doesn't benefit the Lightsworn package. You really just want to mill it and bring it back off the skeleton, or bring it from the deck off this. But yeah, these are just obviously amazing mills, and this is really good because it's technically a pseudo Orcust, but it's also level 8. Because if you'll see in a minute, we're playing Horus, so this is also level 8. So if that comes up, but yeah, these are just great mills.
The best mills.
And then for the thank you ban list, we got 2 Armageddon Knight and a Greffer. Armageddon Knight is pretty good. You just dump the Orcust, but also a really cool thing, because this deck relies around getting these in the graveyard. If you Armageddon Knight, you can dump the Punishment Dragon if you need it, and then you can easily just search this off the other. So
Wow.
that's how you do that. Greffers, just if you need more discards, need more dumps. And then for the best engine of all time, play the Horus, play 3, because sometimes you want to just go for 3. So yeah, this discards all your Horuses, and it discards your dead wolves if you have those. And discards the Orcust, but yeah. That's pretty good. And these are dark. That comes up sometimes if you get into it late after you use the Orcust effect. And then 3 Fenrir to this. This is really good going second. It's an extender. And this searches this, which is a mill 2 or mill 3. So yeah, just more mills. And then I played 3 of each of the level 4 dangers. Just because you want to summon Minerva or the level 8 Synchro. This is really good, getting cards out of your hand. And then, of course, just Zephyros and a Sheeran. This is just really good because you can bounce all your field spells or whatever. And then this is really good because you discard bricks in mill 3. It's just what it is.
Busted.
That's it for the monsters. And then, also, thank you, ban list. Got Chicken Cane. It's pretty cool because you milled it. Activate it, draw 1, bounce it with Zephyros, activate again, draw another one. So
Not fair.
Zephyros is pretty good like that. And it's like against Tempai, if you do that combo, you can't take battle damage.
Leave chicken game up.
And then this field spell starts the Fenrir or the Kashtira, just more extenders, more mills. And then Babel, because if you mill it, you can discard a brick to add it back to the hand. Or you can just search it off Galatea. It's pretty good. And one of this, just another target in case you brick, you just activate, get that draw 2. And then of course best card of the deck, mill 3 out of Lightsworn. And then discard a Lightsworn, draw 2, mill 2. Just consistency. Make 3 King's Arc for consistency. I don't know if you noticed yet, but it's 60 card deck, so like maxing out on these is like mandatory.
Getting pretty tall.
1 Rhoda, Search Armageddonite, Greffer, or Raiden. Thank you, buddy. Foolish Burial, because it's like whatever you want. And then Crescendo, search off Galatea and the new Lightsworn Trap, because if you mill it...
This card's cracked.
If you mill this, it just sets itself.
It's an Omni Negate.
And it reads, you target cards your opponent controls up to the number of Lightsworn monsters you control and negate their effects, so... Really, you just negate evenly, Lightning Storm.
Not just monsters, guys.
Negate like anything you want, Lightning Storm, evenly.
Yeah.
So that's 60 cards, not bad. I mean, it did well at the apartment, 8-0.
Yeah.
So let's go to the extra deck now.
Let's go.
Galatea, Orcust, IP, SP, Selene, because like there's a bunch of spellcasters deck, M-City, Lumina, whatever. But yeah, which is pretty good. And Appaloosa, the Appaloosa is broken because it's Appaloosa, of course, but it's really just there to clear space because you summon so many times on accident that you're like, fuck, I need to get room. So you just make a 4-8 Appaloosa. Then you start playing.
It's true.
And then the freaking Synchro, this card is bonkers. When it summons, you basically dump 2 Lightsworns from the deck to grave. And then you can banish up to 4 to mill that many cards. And if you banish 4 with different names, it'll set up the Punishment Dragon because you need 4 to be able to summon it. So that card's nuts. One of this because it's either a draw 2 or a special summon. You can get back your Armageddonite or like your Dillon or anything. Minerva, of course. It's a Lightsworn. Oh, forgot to tell you. This card says Lightsworns can be banished, which comes up at when we get to the fusion. Baguska, because sometimes like you just get shifted and you're just like you got a way to make a rank 4.
Just make a rank 4 and pass.
You just hit them on a Baguska and shit. And
Your mills aren't
also
that
this
good.
is really good against. You can just go Baguska if you're not playing Tempai, and like if they don't have a Kaiju, they basically can't win.
True.
This just more mills and summons. This negate. This is also for Horus and Orcust. So, and it's really good because it protects your field from destruction. So if they try to Tempai you or Fire Kings, you just fucking summon that.
They try to Lightning Storm you.
And since I play, Lightning Storm, they freaking try to Fire King you. And then Zeus because you play so many XYZs, so why not? Oh yeah, I'll keep those there. And then one Mud Dragon because
we do play Sheeran.
We play Sheeran. You might think it's crazy, but that you could Foolish Barrel it, you can Armageddonite, you can Dark Greffer, you can accidentally mill it. Like there's so many ways to get a Sheeran in the Grand Draft.
Yeah, there's plays.
So like it's come up so many times where I'm like, man, I really need Sheeran. Also because it's really broke because it's level 4. So you overlay it to Minerva.
Oh, call light.
Or you call light. I don't know why it matters.
It just can't be targeted, bro.
Oh yeah, you use broke because you overlay Minerva, or you synchro into this.
Or you just summon it and call light and then start.
Or you summon on accident.
And then you're just like,
this whole deck is like a bunch of accidents. Like, oh, I milled Sheeran. Okay, make this, call light. Now you can't do nothing. But yeah, and this,
Happy
the new
accident.
fusion. You have to
trio.
banish. You have to banish. It takes a Judgment Dragon and a.
Where's the level 7?
Huh?
The level 7 synchro.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. But this takes both the dragons, so one from field and grave, either or. So you either have to get. You either have to search a Judgment Dragon and mill Punishment Dragon, or dump it off Armageddon Knight, or vice versa. So you need to summon this. It says you pay 2,000 to shuffle all cards from the banish and grave to the deck or whatever. Quick effect. Don't forget. And when this is destroyed, it summons back both Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon, ignoring summon conditions.
And then you can just like overlay.
And also this says Lightsworn can be banished. So let's banish the field too. So when you use that, you have these face up. All of these will be protected.
And if they're like, oh, Mirror Jade, you're just like,
yeah, they can't Mirror Jade you. Some kid tried, but
can't be banished.
you like banish the whole field. These stay.
What about Fenrir? You know what I'm saying?
They can't Fenrir you either.
Fenrir it.
Can't Cashteer you, so they can't.
That does limit some options.
There's some options, yeah. So your board will stay, and if you don't know, this is pretty much game. Because you got Horus coming back, so that's it for the extra deck. And like I said, I didn't play this at the tournament, but so I don't have a side deck. But obviously, if we're going to a side deck.
Do you really need a side deck? You know, come on.
I mean, this deck sacks so much. It's like, do I really need a side
you
deck?
just shuffle it back up. You don't even need a side deck.
But if you want a side, you could play like Electric Magnetic Turtles, Necro Gardeners, like a bunch of the mill trap, like Battle Stoppers to counteract Tempai, or like Lost Winds or Breakthrough Skills. I don't know. Just a bunch of, it's a mill deck. You've seen these mill decks before.
Look up some old Lightsworn deck.
And it's 60 cards, so it's like, it's really hard to side deck in this deck anyway. So it's like maybe Droplets, terrible, I don't know. But yeah, side deck is what you make it. So shout out PCD. Shout out Konami for dropping that sick ass ban list. Dropping this sick ass set. Like, who you want to play Lightsworn in 2024? The deck is so fun, it's insane. Shout out my boy RP. He played Tri Brigade.
He's holding in there.
He played Tri Brigade today. He did really well. SP's
I was playing that.
Yeah.
Well, technically he was playing this deck, but
oh yeah, he played this deck, but he didn't play any Orcust or anything. So I took the deck from him and built it the way it's supposed to. Went 8-0 at the apartment. But yeah, shout out Dante holding the camera. Got first placement. Centurion, Tempai, won the playmat, won the promo and everything. Shout out KP. Shout out Jordan. Shout out Jeremy. Shout out Todd. Shout out Dakota. Oh yeah, sorry. It's time for bed.